I'm like interested in this. Taxstone trial day 1. Let's get a little recap of what's going on in that bitch. Apparently, they're talking about if they're saying that the DA, it looks like Taxstone might testify against, no, not Taxstone, Troy Ave might testify against Taxstone, and if he does that, the DA is going to recommend that Troy Ave gets 1 year for shooting in the club, right? Let's get this update. Here we go.
His cooperation, the DA was banging goes individual. He had testified also today about his situation. But yeah, that's what the DA said. Basically, Tax was kind of like the aggressor.
All right, I thought this was going to be like a nigga outside court. I ain't going to hold you. Anyway, let me see if I can find there's a guy who goes to court. Anyway, let me keep listening.
That's a point where, Tax and Troy, I'm sorry, Tax and Banger are the aggressors. He points out that, which the DA didn't point out, that Troy had this, I'm sorry, that Tax had this podcast. Yeah, this big podcast. He was popular. He didn't, something to the effect, he didn't favor Troy's music or he basically said that Troy was jealous of his podcast. He's pointed out that Troy has this violent history of beating up bloggers, beating up journalists, or for saying unfavorable things about his music, and attacking other rappers, physically harming them. And that he's trying to paint Banga as some sort of just unofficial security goon. So, mind you, there's 3 victims, including Troy. Troy was found with 3 guns in his.
All right, I can't watch this. All right, chat. I'm just skipping all over the place just because I'm trying to find something substantive that we could talk about. But it's a bunch of little small topics. Yo, who's in the VC?
Yo, we here. Heck, that nigga Troy Ave a rat though.
Free Taxstone.
What?
Yeah, that nigga Troy Ave a rat.
How's he a rat?
If he take that stand, that nigga's a rat, and he said he was going to take the stand anyway.
Wait, if he takes a stand, so you're telling me that someone tried to kill him and shot him and killed his man, and he had to wrestle a gun from the guy, chase the guy out, was shooting at the guy, and now he's facing some significant time, all for a situation that he was not involved in making it physical, allegedly. And they're telling him, we'll only give you a year if you just tell on the guy who killed your friend. And if he cooperates, he's a snitch?
We don't know that Taxstone shot his friend. We don't know that.
Oh God, we don't. We didn't see that shit.
We didn't see that shit.
Troy has a rat. I've been telling you that.
Stop.
That's a fact.
Stop it.
The nigga told and said the streets is a myth.
And Troy Ave is a bully.
No. Hold on. You know why he said streets is a myth, though, right? He said the streets is a myth because he's saying the streets basically the street code tell you if you do some honorable shit, you get honorable results. You get what I mean? Like put it like this.
He has the 6'9" syndrome, bro. Like he went from being a gangster, once shit got real, and he has to sit down for being that gangster. He came out with all this, streets is a myth. Yo, it's fake. Streets show you no love.
Exactly.
Like, do you not realize this? Like, after that shooting, that's when his whole motto changed. Because he's literally said he's going to take the stand.
Wait. You know why? Like, for example, you know who I think kind of want to say the same thing? And do y'all call him a snitch? Obviously, he's not taking no stand. But I think Quando Rondo think the streets is a myth. You know why? Because he realized, what Quando Rondo did was probably the most gangster, like the whole thing with their situation, what Lil Tim did was the most gangster thing you could imagine.
Quando Rondo ain't do nothing, though.
Hold on. You don't get what I'm saying? Let me finish the parallel. What Lil Tim did in that situation, anybody who says this is how you would move and play in the streets, everybody with a brain should say, oh, of course he should have killed King Von. That's what the street should say. Instead, you know what everybody's saying? Man, I wish y'all got killed. So people ain't keeping it the same way. They pick and choose. If King Von had killed him, they would have been like, yes. But if he did the same street stuff, he kept it real on his side and handled it like every street nigga would have handled it. Now everybody hates him. That's why they're saying you can't win in the streets. It's a myth. Like
there's a big difference. You know the difference between Quando Rondo and Troy Ave, nigga?
What?
Troy Ave realized the street was a myth when he had to start snitching. Quando Rondo realized the streets are a myth when he got out of it before he had to snitch. Troy Ave got out of it, changed his whole life 360, don't care about the street shit when he has to snitch now. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna do that,
Troy Ave
do
still
it
get
before
busy,
you gotta snitch.
Troy Ave still get busy. Troy Ave be in the trenches. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. Act the niggas, bro. You better go take the stand on another man, bro.
Act. The whole shit started because of Troy Ave.
Hey, listen. Hey, from what I'm hearing, this is just like close info. He's not taking a stand. He's actually sending a AI chatbot to go handle that for him. You feel me? That's not even telling, bro.
You got right.
Yo, it's different. It's different because Troy Ave started this.
Yo, but his man's died, so he's a victim of the crime, bro.
He a snitch. Yo, he don't want to go to jail and get tied, nigga. That's really the case. That's really what it is.
Yo. AJ, you play, nigga. Prison, nigga, you ain't getting died in prison, nigga. Getting died is like, it's like, what do you call it again? What's that shit? What's that shit you do right before sex? What's it called again? Foreplay, nigga. Like, getting died is foreplay, nigga. You get hit with the Glock Dookie, nigga, and niggas are running up in your Gucci bag. Oh man. All right, but I don't think. So if he testify, okay, how about this then? Hold on, is T.I. rat? Yes or no?
It seemed like that's what it's looking like.
That nigga told.
Hold on. Is T.I. a rat? I'm not talking about the gun case with the silencers, nor am I talking about the dead cousin thing. T.I.'s man died, right? There was on the highway, some shootout happened. T.I.'s man got hit, Flint Johnson, right? He got hit. T.I. took the stand in the murder case. Now, here's the thing. People don't call T.I. a rat for that because T.I. never said, that's the guy who shot him. He never said that. He basically described what happened in the car. He said, yo, it's like, yeah, we heard some shots, blah, 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 that, like, this is how we was reacting, and whatever. And at a point, I called my cousin's name. I think they're cousins, or I called his name, or his best friend. So I called his name, and he didn't respond. That's when I found out, he was deceased. I don't think people call that snitching because he never identified nobody. Imagine Troy Ave just go up there, and he don't identify nobody.
Yo, like Troy Ave is gonna identify Taxstone, bro.
Bro, maybe he's like, yo, my vision was blurry. Like, I couldn't really see. All I know is I was trying to get from the green room to the stage. Like, I hear shots. Like, I'm on the ground. Like, I'm in the trenches of, like, Iraq. I see the gun. It just fell in my hand. And I just start chasing a ghost. I'm busting at anybody.
Yo, you want to know the worst part about this whole shit? Is Troy Ave started this whole thing.
No, that's not true.
Yo, Troy Ave started this whole shit, bro.
How?
When he took Manolo, when that nigga took Manolo Rose's song, bro, that started the whole shit.
Okay. But I wouldn't say that's the start. The start is the public antagonization. And from what I saw, Troy Ave was taking aim, like, and I ain't gonna lie, I was rooting for Taxstone was taking aim at. I was rooting for Taxstone because there were rumors that Troy Ave was beating up bloggers and shit. I'm pretty sure he probably had my name on the list at one point. Like, man, if I ever run into this nigga acting, I got 15 and he got 1. You know what I mean? Who knows? So what I'm trying to say is that I know that Taxstone used to be tweeting at dudes. Like, he used to be tweeting at dudes, calling pussies, bitch. He used to be tweeting at Troy Ave saying, nigga, you not from the hood, nigga.
No, but that was after, bro. Troy Ave became a target after he violated and stole Manolo Rose's song. Taxstone didn't have no reason to say nothing to the nigga
hold on.
until
But
after he took
that should
the
have been the
song.
beef between Manolo Rose and Troy Ave. That's not a beef
So
between
you trying to,
Taxstone and Troy Ave.
right now, as we speak, I'm violating a nigga. I'm beefing with a nigga right now for violating you. As we speak right now. Why wouldn't I violate this nigga for violating you? You my dog.
All right, hold on. But you can't be like, yo, if you run into that dude, right? You can't be like, yo, this only started because you said something about act. He gonna be like, nigga, this only started because you kept telling me what you would do to me.
Yo, act. Fuck all that, bro. He shouldn't have violated you. Once you violate my dog, it's nothing else. What you mean? I'm riding with my nigga. I'm riding for my nigga. My nigga don't even gotta tell me to ride.
I didn't even know the case was coming up so soon. I think Troy haven't hit me to get on the podcast, but I don't want to be using court.
That nigga about to say
what you talking about so soon, nigga? It's been like 10 years, nigga.
You saw what?
Nigga, it's been like 10 years, nigga. Taxstone been in jail for forever.
Nah, he has been locked up forever, man.
Nah, the craziest thing is Troy Ave's calling Taxstone a snitch, but Taxstone's in jail, Troy Ave's free. It's like, bro, it don't even make no sense, bro. The nigga that's snitching is still in jail, and the nigga that's not snitching is out doing interviews? Come on, man. Like, it just don't make sense.
Well, I mean, they're saying that Taxstone killed somebody, though. They're not saying, it's not like both of them killed somebody.
No, Troy Ave is saying Taxstone's snitching. He came on your podcast and said, Taxstone's snitching, nigga. But it's like, how is he snitching? He's in jail and you're out right now doing an interview with me, nigga. Explain it to me.
Well, I think he was saying at first, Taxstone was trying to say, yo, Taxstone wrote a letter to the judge basically saying, yo, look at this violent guy that y'all letting out. If y'all let him out, why y'all don't let me out?
Act, man. All I'm saying is Troy Ave's pussy, bro. Everybody knows him.
It's like me getting raided and caught with like 20 kilos of coke, right? And then when I get down to the precinct, I'm like, yo, my boy AJ got the same 20 kilos of coke like on the next block. Why y'all ain't hit up his house? They're like, where? If I told the detective that, I'd be like, yo, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, man, like, bro, why y'all don't hit up AJ house? Is that snitching?
Bro, I would think that's snitching, but that's not what happened.
God rest his soul. When Kobe Bryant said, when he got caught cheating, and Kobe Bryant be like, yo, bro, like, yo, I learned this shit from Shaq. Shaq do it all the time. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Was that snitching?
This nigga said middle finger from the stand, bro. Middle finger from the stand is crazy.
Bro, he meant middle finger from like the stand where he's doing.
You gotta bring Troy Ave to your studio. Me, you, and Troy Ave do a nice interview, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Yo, Troy Ave is a beast, man. You gotta chill on Troy Ave, bro.
Yo, Troy Ave's pussy, bro. Like,
Troy Ave one
pussy.
of those. A nigga
allegedly kill your man and all you doing is snitching on him, bro?
I seen Troy Ave in LA and Troy Ave was Dolly. Dolly with a bulletproof vest, dog.
Nobody knows who he is.
That's cap. I don't believe that, Academics.
Facts.
Nobody knows who he is.
Facts. Yo. Remember the verses I did? The verses with Soulja Boy? The verses with Soulja Boy, Troy Ave was there.
He wasn't Dolly.
It was Dolly, bro.
That nigga is with police. Stop capping.
Nah, he was with one guy. But it was in there. He was Dolly. Nigga came up. He touched me on the shoulder like, yo, Ack, what's good, nigga? It's like, yo, so you not answering my calls no more, baby? Like, what's going on? Like, nah, big homie. Nah, big homie. What you mean?
And the police was right behind that nigga.
No, he applying pressure, bro. Like, yo, it's Troy Ave, bro. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
That nigga was in there with a cop. That means niggas ain't hanging.
A nigga allegedly killed my man.
It sound like y'all want Troy Ave to go to jail just and Taxstone to be free.
That nigga,
he deserved to.
Nigga, Troy Ave got to slide that. That's what I'm saying.
What you mean he got to
slide? Gangster shit. A nigga that killed your man is comfortable in jail, nigga, fucking eating chips, nigga, fucking doing interviews, nigga. Bro,
we
he
don't
should be
know.
dead.
We don't know what might have happened though. Like behind that,
nigga. Troy Ave literally said in every interview he killed him, bro. Like,
no,
what are you talking about?
We don't know.
Hater.
What I'm saying is
A
that we
hater
don't know
got
if
a
something
gun.
is happening to Taxstone behind bars.
Ain't nothing happening to Taxstone right
Nothing
now.
happened. He's
Also, I
chilling,
don't know if
nigga.
y'all know, but apparently, the dude who died, Banger, his brother is like a OG big, like one of the biggest. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
but
Taxstone like that too, though, right?
huh?
That nigga
But
Tax.
Troy Ave doing all these interviews, nigga.
Not gonna lie,
Why is he not
Taxstone was
getting
hilarious. Did you ever hear Taxstone? Yo, you ever heard Taxstone give the story about how he became a blood?
Nah.
Yo, the nigga say he just picked up a red flag and just kept repping it. I kid you not. Hold on. Nah, this shit was hilarious. Taxstone, how he became blood. Nah, this shit was hilarious. Look at this. He said, I just put on a red flag.
However it was created, I don't know, but it all fake. But you can't, nothing is fake until it's real, and it's real. Same time, it is Crips and Bloods in New York, but that's just like wherever you at. Now, how it happened in New York was basically the oppression against like
here we go
rags and
well, it was really me. It wasn't all my friends. I was the one like the knucklehead because I was bored. It's nothing to do. All right, let's do it to each other. You know what I mean?
Okay, so at 14, 15, you and your friends decide that y'all gonna be Bloods. Mm-hmm. So y'all start wearing red rags and.
Well, it was really me. It wasn't all my friends. I was the one like the knucklehead because I felt like I was tough. You know what I mean? So I'm like I'm Blood. Oh, the dudes we don't like is Crip. I'm Blood now. And I put a red flag on it. I knew Bloods and Blood seen me. They like.
I ain't gonna lie. Taxstone do seem like a real nigga, bro. He say, yo, the dudes we don't like his Crip. You know what? I'm Blood then. Yo, this guy's hilarious.
Blood, like, I'm Blood now. No, the fuck, they wasn't really gonna stop me because it was like you actually needed a person like me on your team. Like, yo, this nigga ignorant. He with the static. He's willing to go whenever. Like, we gonna warm our team, and that's how I turned Blood.
Okay, and like, how far did you go with that? I mean, did you keep fucking with it, or at one point did you say?
I told you we started researching shit. I fucking like. What happened was we like literally created our own set, and we say, yo, we gonna push this set, and we just was like, yo, we gonna make this set. Me and my man's in the crib, and what happened was T. Rogers came to New York City to do a gang summit.
I've interviewed T. Rogers.
So T. Rogers reached out to us on some to be his security. He was getting threats and shit like that. So we linked up with T. Rogers, and T. Rogers had some Pyrus with him. Now we had just started this whole idea of doing this shit. So T. Rogers had some Pyru dudes with him, and we spoke to them about it, and they was like, yo, they gave us the go. Like, yo, go ahead. Like, make your own set. You know what I mean? And that was it. I was just running ham around New York. Like, you know, anybody that was out there back then at that time, like outside 98, 99, like 99, 2000, 2001, they know about that, you know. The oppression against Latinos ran the prisons for years. So, and it wasn't really black unity, but, you know, Spanish dudes always stick together. It was cool. So they was oppressing us. And then OG Mac, whatever, I don't know who else, whatever, you know, that's the story. Turned Blood, whatever, made Blood, and that's what it was about. It's Brotherly Love, Override, Oppression, and Destruction. And it was about basically going against Latin Kings in prison. But after, you know, we went at Latin Kings and they can't really even battle Bloods anymore because he's so deep and there's so many, it's like you start oppressing each other, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yo, man, Taxstone real, bro.
Nigga's a gangster. Nigga said he was doing whatever he wanted to do in jail. You heard that?
Yo, this nigga say, yo, yeah, I just start claiming blood. And he said, well, did anybody say nothing about that? I said, nah, they needed a nigga like me. Nah, this guy is too good. Oh, man.
Yo, Ag, you feel like
funny.
No, I was gonna say, do you feel like he the one that created the lane for like the podcasters? Because allegedly he put Gilly and Wallow on podcasting and shit like that. So you feel like he created a lane for it?
In that nigga drink champs.
Nori,
yeah.
I believe there is a lane for rappers who see things, and by the way, I love that there exists this lane. I've always told people that don't come to Akademiks to be the West Coast connoisseur. Like, niggas was telling me about some niggas who's popping in LA right now. I'm like, nigga, I don't know who the fuck is in LA. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, honestly, there's a lot of rappers in LA that don't bubble to the rest of the US. You know what I mean? But they're hot in LA. So I always told people, you can't make, even though I'm like one of the, I'm gonna say founding fathers of maybe newer media or newer like medium platforms. Don't make me the guy who gotta break it down to y'all how niggas should work in the streets or what is G code and what, like, no, y'all niggas gonna talk about that. That's what I love when I talk to other people, because I love being goofy about this shit. I really don't care. So I always encouraged, like, I love that DJ Ghost, exists, right? I love that Taxstone exists, because I can't be the podcaster for everybody. Then you get Taxstone that opens up this well of people do want to hear a street nigga talk about shit, right? Without him, I don't believe Math Hoffa's podcast exists. Who else? I'm gonna give a little bit of Gilly and Wallow. I don't know if am I gonna say Drink Champs? Maybe, I don't know.
Bro, he literally said he's the reason why Drink Champs is there. He said that out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, yeah, you gotta give him a lot of credit. The only thing is, and I know he's incarcerated. I wonder if he's had time to think that, bro, if he had maneuvered a little bit differently, where he wasn't so trying to crash out. Because let me tell you, one of the most dangerous people in the United States of America is a person who got it all, but will still crash out. Because usually that person's unassuming. And I think, it's probably resulted in some of the stuff that got him to this situation. But, I won't even give my opinion on that, because I know there's a victim, there's people who died, there's a lot of things going on. But y'all are saying Troy Ave's a rat, huh?
Troy Ave is a rat.
So if y'all see Troy Ave, would y'all call him a rat to his face?
Ag, let's have the podcast, nigga. Ag, I call him a rat on the podcast. What's the problem?
I slapped that nigga for trying to violate Manova Road.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Craft cheese at that nigga.
AJ, I ain't gonna lie to you. Troy Ave the type of dude that would be like, yo, bro, I was listening to you talk about it. Whoever that AJ nigga is, invite him to the spot.
Ag, stop.
I'm serious.
Before
Hey,
my
Ag,
page
let's
got
do it.
blocked-
So let's do that.
Before my page got deleted, that nigga had me blocked on Twitter and Instagram.
Ag, bro, we accept the interview, nigga. I call him a rat straight to his face, nigga. Get the interview started. 2 seconds in. Bro, you're a rat, nigga. Why you snitching?
That's a fact.
2 seconds in, nigga. Why since your man's got turned into a blunt, you all of a sudden not a street nigga no more? Like, let me know. Let me know. That's my first 2 questions right there, nigga.
That nigga was a bully, bro. That nigga used to be trying to bully niggas, bro.
Nigga talking about in my backpack and now the streets is Smith. He's a rat.
I mean, I think he was calling himself remember, he's Nupac.
Bitch pop, nigga.
You remember when, I ain't gonna lie, when he explained that he's going by Nupac, that shit was hilarious.
Niggas pussy, bro.
Yo, Act, you fuck with Troy Ave?
I think Troy Ave is hilarious. And I don't get into some of the street stuff. Like y'all are trying to, y'all are judging him on the street level. I think he's a cool guy. I think number one, he knows he was wrong for trying to bully people, like especially like niggas who are journalists or other people who he thought, you know what I mean? Like, yo, long is gone the time where you could bully people in this industry to like your music or to do something for you that's gonna get you on. You can't do that no more. That's why if like, I personally think that's why I think Wack is so accommodating to like people like me and Adam. Honestly, Wack is like, yo, at the end of the day, like yesterday, Wack called me, right? So I'm like, yo, Wack, bro, please, like, you don't beat up Sharp. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, he can't go back to human trafficking. You know what I mean? Like, they pulled his pimp card. He needs this job in No Jumper. I heard he's getting like 1,000 like a show. Please don't beat him up. So I'm talking to him, whatever. Then he asked me about some Hassan shit. Then we talk about some other shit. And then before we get on the phone, he's like, yo, Ack. He's like, yo, so I'm gonna need you. I said, what's up? He said, bro, I'm gonna send you 3 artists. These are my 3 new artists I got. He's like, just check out these songs. Let me know if any of them could work, because I'm about to put a budget behind it. I'm gonna do a video, and I'm hope you're gonna show me some love on them. the video like on your page or some shit. You know what I mean? That's Wack now thinking with his brain. Now Wack could have been on some. Listen here, nephew, you gonna post my shit, or when you come to LA, I'll meet you at LAX. And I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like this that Suge Knight stuff, right? Like Suge Knight stuff is out because what happens is everybody hates the bully. That's what people don't realize about internet culture. That's what I was telling Flacco. I was like, yo, Flacco, you over there getting bullied. You got to know how to deal with that in the way of even knowing how to cultivate that audience because the same people who don't like you being bullied, when you weren't being bullied, they were clowning you for some other shit. So use the fact that you... Is that my dog? What up, Pluto? So again, bully tactics is out. I think Troy Ave used to do that, and I think he finally stopped, bro. So I think he's cool now. But now, are you asking me if me and Troy Ave will go do a drill together?
No, I'm asking you if you listen to that nigga music.
Bro, he's not that bad though. I'm gonna be honest with
You said what, Act?
He's not that bad.
Yo, Ack, your name for him was Troy Average, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because he was creating some average shit like that. Hey, mommy, I got Pluto in here. You want me to bring her?
Act, you can't even name 3 Troy Ave songs right now.
I'll have him stay here until he starts acting up. You said I can't
I
name.
ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, I could name some projects. You ever heard about Bricks in the Backpack? Like, come on, that's a hard name. Bricks in the Backpack? Like, come on.
Nigga crazy.
Ack, you gave that nigga the name Troy Average. Come on, Ack.
Bricks in the Backpack, man. Yo, first of all, you know when I knew Troy Ave was a legend? When I found out the name of the people he signed. Yo, he signed a dude named Avon Bloxdale. Avon Bloxdale? Oh, that's crazy, dog. No, that's
Troy. I will give Troy Ave this. He's funny. Like he made names up for Hovain and Young Lido, Young Lever, bro. Ho ran. Like, bro, he made funny names up.
Yo,
the nigga was pissed there, bro.
Yo, and to keep it real, like he brought some good lingo to the game, man. Facto, okay? Yo, stop playing. Why y'all act like y'all like Troy, man? The only thing is, Troy could be like, all the street dudes nowadays are all turned to online entertainers. I think Troy is funnier than all of them, but I think Troy still be holding on to a little part of the street because if he just fully embraced content and starts streaming, bro, that dude is hilarious.
Bro, that nigga is corny, bro.
That nigga's a rat.
That nigga is corny.
Yo, if he took the China Mac route, like I think China Mac just say, yo, screw it. I'm a podcaster now. Shoot.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. The whole New York is down bad though. They let Charleston disrespect him like that. That shit was crazy.
Who?
They gotta get him.
Nah,
Charleston might catch a leg odds when he come out here, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
that nigga disrespect.
Nah, it was joking.
All right, nigga, you gotta apologize. Nigga. I'm gonna run down on him and make him apologize, bro.
And then that nigga gonna hit you with that mace. Yo,
right,
he showed me the mace. The mace says it shoots, like the thing it shoots out of it, goes 112 miles per hour. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, you think I'm scared of a little bit of mace, nigga?
And it sprays up to like 20 or 30 feet.
Yeah, I closed my eyes, nigga. Wear a mask, nigga. It's like, man. Nigga, I wear a ski mask, nigga. With glasses. What's gonna happen there, nigga?
Man, he gonna throw the railroad screw at you.
Nigga, and I'm gonna dodge it. Nigga, I'm gonna throw my bullet at him, nigga.
Then he gonna pull out the pig porker.
Act. Now pulling my gun. What do you do? What are you gonna do that?
Rich Del Delva, thank you for that comment. He says, to be honest, I feel like people make the Warren Chirac a bigger deal than it actually was. That is absolutely true. Like a lot of people act like the Warren Chirac was like so huge. Honestly, it's only steadily been having viewers. I remember I haven't done it for over like 6-7 years now. People, I think it's because of my career.